I can't tell if you know or not, honestly.
No, what? I just got here.
I think he knows.
Oh, no,
All
what?
this stuff again.
He's talking about me.
Oh,
I
I
gotta
found
move
out where
all
he
this
I
stuff
found
back.
out where he went, Seth, after he escaped again.
I don't think you knew where the actual place is, but I think
Great, my mom's calling me. Hello?
Sure that she is not sleeping, that she's actually getting ready.
Uh why? She wasn't sleeping when I got out of the shower, so
Laying down when I left.
well she's not laying down anymore.
Please move it because I gotta stop at the dollar store and get bags, and I gotta go to the soap place and get something, and to get my 3 bar soap,
Yeah.
I have an ice
We have
pack
to
on my
leave.
balls.
At like 10 after 5 to be in
Okay.
the church like at 5:15. So I just want to make sure she's not sleeping.
Okay. Okay, I'll go see if she's up. Okay, bye.
Bye.
My balls hurt so bad.
Oh, they know
I
they're
don't know. I don't
fighting.
know how you found it already. Like I just moved everything here yesterday.
I'm always watching. I'm always watching.
Oh, well, it's about to be gone in like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go move it somewhere else. I just don't know how you know.
The moment did I tell you that I miss you?
Actually, how did you find it? I want to know.
Nope.
Have you guys ever pinched a
Secret
nerve before?
secrets.
What?
Have you ever pinched a nerve before?
No.
Seth is still talking about how much his balls hurt.
It's just my right nut. Oh! I have an ice pack on it, nice and cold.
What if Uncle James just comes in there and
Well, I told him he knows. He could tell me I was limping.
he start laughing?
Maybe.
Once more, did I tell you that I miss you?
Here comes the sun. It's alright. I was hitting the ball really good. He says I'm gonna fit like in perfectly.
Wait.
It's like Rocky Balboa. No, I'm gonna ask him if I should return my bat because I was hitting with it, but I went to use his bat and I hit it so much better.
I actually just don't know where to go now. I don't know how you know. I don't know how you can find out.
That's right, motherfucker. It's over.
Oh my god.
Did you play that on purpose?
Yeah,
Surprise, mother.
it's over.
Oh my god. I don't even know where to go.
Once more.
I have an idea, but I feel like it's gonna be found pretty fast.
That looks so bad. How did I manage to build something this ugly? Reposition the
Your-
bag.
Your mom.
You're.
I started Stranger Things again today at work.
Wow.
You're up. Well, Jude, it's nice that you can finally be on.
Yeah. I was on like for how many hours? What was it, yesterday? Oh no, it wasn't yesterday. Yeah, I was on for hours yesterday. I was on hours the day before.
Well, you need to be playing even
More.
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 You don't have a life anymore.
Bro, I actually don't know where to go anymore.
I would just stick it on an ender chest, Colby.
I mean, I'm sticking like what's important in an ender chest in case I need like.
I thought there was no
Anything.
griefing.
I don't even know anymore.
I don't think
This guy
there's
doesn't
rules anymore.
This guy doesn't play by the rules.
This is New Jersey SWAT.
I know where I can put it, where it won't get found. But it's gonna be annoying to get back to.
Put it in my house.
Put it in the end city? No way.
No. Good guess though. but
He laughed. He was like, no.
I was thinking about that honestly, but no. I have a place I think I can put it. This is all probably just a trap to get me Ellen to open,
It's a trap.
so he can just find it. I'll just wait until he gets off. I'll go somewhere again.
I'm not gonna risk
It's like
it.
it's like Mionite.
Yeah.
I literally have no idea what to do anymore. This guy's a fucking parasite.
Cole, you feeling better?
A little bit. I'm still like very sick.
It's fun. Stay still, eyes closed, let the world just passing by. Watch me, my
Oh.
part of your desire.
Oh my god.
Gosh, my ball. There's like a small chance that the actual tryout's gonna happen tomorrow, but
Tryouts?
yeah,
Try
I was literally about to say tryouts.
There's actual tryouts for the softball teams?
Well, yeah, we're gonna have like 30 people, I think. So I gotta step up.
You have to pay
I should be
play.
good. Huh?
Do you have to pay to play?
No? Well, I don't know. Tell you what, I am gonna be on that team. Regardless of a right nut hurt or not.
Jude, if you're close, just come over here.
Jude's like,
Why?
Jude's like, I'm not, but
I want to
can.
see if you knew or not. I'm about to leave. Oh shit.
Did you know? I didn't know it was him. Don't. Mate, did you know? Yes.
Did you know?
I just want to see if you're any or if you like know where it is.
I found it. I'm not there anymore, but I found it earlier.
Where is it?
It was like an accident.
It's underground.
Why don't you take anything?
Anyone
Oh,
can
no.
anyone can say it's underground.
No, but I know the exact. It was. I know where it was at.
So say where it was at.
What was it next to?
A big body of water.
And what was it next to though?
What?
What was it next to though?
A forest.
Mm, not really. I mean, kind of, but not really.
It's not that far away from the swamp. I know that.
How did you find it?
That's
Oh,
what I'm
I
doing.
don't know where it is, but I'm just like wondering how did you find it? Was it an accident?
I don't know.
Jude, was it an accident?
Nope.
What? That makes
I
no
don't know how you
sense.
found it.
You weren't streaming, were you, Colby?
No.
Y'all
I wasn't.
sleep?
I don't know how you found it.
Oh, I forgot. I actually have to sleep now.
Oh my gosh, my balls. I've never felt this kind of pain before. Can y'all sleep?
Yeah. I have to
I
get
can.
it.
I just don't know how he found it. Like, it makes no sense. Did you use a glitch or an exploit? I think you can see my loaded chunks somehow.
Yes.
But how?
You know when you're flying with Elytra around and you're exploring new chunks and you get stuck every once in a while?
And the firework is still there?
Yeah.
But I didn't use fireworks to get to where I am right now.
Well, no, I was just doing it like
What's going on,
I was
gamers?
just
Today,
exploring,
let's go over how
and
to
I
change the
found already preloaded chunks, so I just kept
Minecraft
on
cut
going in
input
that
on
direction
normal or
until I
hard.
didn't.
The hunger meter
reach
depletes a
preloaded
player's health
chunks.
will take
Okay, well, I know where to go now.
the command.
I know where I'm going.
He's going to
Now,
somewhere
if
where
you'd
we
like to
already
change your
have
difficulty
preloaded
without
chunks,
having to
somewhere
enter
that
the
has
server, you can
already
also do so using the
been
server's control
explored.
panel. There are two ways to do this.
Great
you can
guess,
either issue
because
the
that's exactly
difficulty
what I'm doing,
command
but
through the
it still
server's
doesn't
console,
matter out to
or
me.
you can change it through the
I have-
configuration file. To use the console, open up your server's control panel, and in the top left, click Console. And on the next page, in the text entry box below it, type in the difficulty command together with the difficulty you would like to set it to. For example, if you want to set your server's difficulty to hard, you would type in difficulty, hard, and then press enter, making sure not to add a / at the beginning, since the console doesn't recognize these like the game does. To use the config files, open up your server's control panel and then click config files in the top left.
I don't know anymore.
Select server settings on the next page, and then find the difficulty field.
I really don't. I don't know anymore. You're driving me crazy.
Level 30? No way.
Well, I'm gonna change the server settings.
What do you mean?
Like the difficulty.
Oh, so it's on hard?
Yep.
I have an idea, I think.
Oh, I have to restart the server if I do. So y'all might get
Can you give me a second?
This ice pack feels kind of nice. Is it bad if it's purple?
Whoa, what? Your balls?
I'm joking. I think.
Oh my god.
Are y'all ready?
Pray for what?
Oh, wait, let me get... Hold on, just give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm not. No. I was stalking. Were you turn on hard or something?
Yeah, to where it's not on easy anymore.
So it's always on hard?
Yeah.
Sweet.
He didn't even leave. I want to build right now. I don't want to be doing this.
You should stream.
I'm not streaming. You're just gonna watch.
I'm already watching.
I'm not. What do you have planned right now? Oh shit.
That's right, motherfucker. It's over.
Oh my god. I don't know what you're planning.
Did you find him? Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. You're the Bay Harbor Butcher.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know what to do.
Oh man. Oh good. Oh goody.
You're not following me.
Am I?
Hold on. You're not. I know you're not.
Just wait. You think I'm dumb? Do you think I'm dumb?
No,
Colby,
you're not.
do you think
You're
I'm
not
dumb?
following. I know you're not.
I'm waiting.
I know you're not. Like, I know for a fact you're not.
The future of your business is here. With Wix, you get advanced AI capabilities for more customization, more time, and more growth. Speed up your website.
That slightly darker version of SpongeBob just wants to be there.
What are you? What could that mean?
You don't want to know. Listen, you don't want to know.
Is it in the corner so that it doesn't get copyright claim?
That's good. Okay, ignore that.
I'm gonna do mail time now, and you're gonna see all the beautiful new features on this mod pack. Watch this. The mailbox belongs to no one. Oh, there it is. It's like Mail Mondays with Woody's Gamertag. Exactly. Except don't ask me how to have sex, because I don't know. Here we go. This is a bomb guy. Fuck. Not cool, dude. Don't send me bombs in the mail. That's fucked up. Hey, big guy.
It's always bad when you're watching a film and you see something that completely takes you
I
out
don't
of
know
the
how
movie.
you found it.
It can be a
but
bad special
that was
effect,
needed.
bad acting, something nonsensical,
he's
or something
doing.
unintentionally funny during a dramatic moment. I think sports movies are the ultimate when it comes to this because people haven't seen a black hole or a ship barreling through space to know if that's what it would look like. But a lot of people have watched sports their whole lives. They know what that looks like. They know the rules. They know what to expect. And if a sports movie doesn't deliver on that look or feel, it can easily take you out of the film. For example, in the 1986 movie Lucas, starring Corey Haim, near the end of the movie, they have a pivotal football scene that's the whole climax of the movie. In that scene, they have 2 forward passes on the same play, a kid taking his helmet off in the middle of the play, which would be a penalty, and an incomplete pass, which is then treated like a live ball for some reason. As someone who's played and watched football for much of my life, I was scratching my head, and I spent the next 10 minutes, which is the finale of the movie, wondering how a movie with a $6 million budget and a cast and crew of over 125 people got it this wrong. Nobody on set ever went, hey, isn't that an incomplete pass? I'm supposed to be invested in the movie, but I feel more like this guy at the end of the film. And that's what we're going to look at for baseball movies. In this video, I don't care if the movie's good or not. I'm going to rank every baseball movie released in my lifetime since 1984
Jeff, I'm
based on if the
losing my
baseball
mind.
looks like baseball in that movie. I know the video title says I'm ranking
losing
them
my
based on if the
mind.
actors can play baseball.
Okay. What?
I'm losing it.
Oh.
I'm losing
But that's just
it.
one aspect I'm looking at. I'm going to be looking at the atmosphere, the stadiums, the crowd, if the
God.
situations in a game make sense or even just follow the basic rules of baseball. If they film the scenes in a way so you can actually tell what's going on. And in case of historical baseball movies, if they're historically accurate. Anything that is important to portraying that this is a real baseball game, that's what I'll be looking at. And it's hard to fit all that into a YouTube title. So that's what we're going to be doing. Counting down the best baseball movies in terms of if they actually got baseball to look like baseball after the intro. Small number of notes before we start. I had to make some decisions on what movies to include. If a movie is listed as a baseball movie, but in the entire film they only have 10 to 15 seconds of actual baseball, I'm not going to include it on this list. So films like The Open Road, How Do You Know, and The Phenom will not make an appearance. I'm also not going to be tearing into kids, so any Little League movies like Bad News Bears or Bad News Bears or Bad News Bears aren't going to be included either. I went with college baseball or summer wood bat leagues as the cutoff. It has to have that level or higher, like the minor leagues, foreign leagues, or even Major League Baseball to be included in this list. That brings the number of movies down to 40 in total. Also, in analyzing it, I have to take the premise of the movie at face value. I'm not going to be ripping into Rookie of the Year because it has a 13-year-old on the Cubs. That's the central premise of the movie, and I'll accept that as reality. Same goes for a chimp playing third base. It's the premise of the movie, so I'm not going to criticize that. I'm only going to look at if outside that main premise, does the baseball still look good? With that out of the way, here we go. Number 40, A Mile in His Shoes. We're starting off with a doozy. I'm going to show you one sequence to illustrate how there was no care put into this film at all. We cut to a game and it shows the scoreboard. Tulsa is beating the River Rats 4-1 with 2 outs in the 9th inning. I'm going to keep that scoreboard shot in the corner for reference. Then we cut to a River Rats pitcher pitching to someone with Fargo on their jersey, not Tulsa, so that's already wrong. We get this amazingly athletic pitch with a great follow-through, and the announcer says, not the 9th with 2 outs. Then the amazing tactician Dean Cain decides to take the pitcher out, and the pitcher says,
come on, these guys could make a play to save their lives. Besides, I'm throwing a shutout here.
So going back to the scoreboard shot, the team they're playing is wrong. The score is wrong. The inning is wrong. The number of outs is wrong. The only accurate thing is that there's a team called the River Rats. So new pitcher comes in, and it's clear they just sped up the footage to make the pitch look fast because the camera was actively panning and sped up when the ball was in the air. Then we get this amazing swing. But the batter rebounds and hits this hanging CGI ball into the scoreboard, which now says 1-0 Fargo and goes to 2-0 Fargo. So that other guy wasn't pitching a shutout according to this scoreboard either. Also, it was a 3-run home run, so none of this makes any sense. Even after they announce it's a 3-run home run, they cut to the scoreboard again and it's still 2-0. But he gets out of the inning. Everything I just showed happens in a 4-minute span, and the only way you get that many basic continuity errors is you just don't give a crap. Now, I haven't even gone into what this movie is about, which is a big yikes. It's about Dean Cain seeing an 18-year-old kid with Asperger's throw an apple really hard and decides to make him a pitcher, and puts him in a professional minor league game right away where he throws pitches that shatter wooden bats on contact, which that's not how physics works. I know I said I have to take each movie on its premise at face value, but in Rookie of the Year, the kid breaks his arm, it heals weird, so now he throws 100 miles per hour.
Funky butt loving. Did he say funky butt loving?
There's a cause and effect going on to lead to that premise. In this movie, he has Asperger's, so he throws 100 miles per hour naturally. Now, it takes a lot of work to throw 100 miles per hour. People just don't naturally do it. If this kid gets bit by a radioactive spider, then I can go with the premise that he can all of a sudden throw that fast. But he throws that fast because he has Asperger's? This movie falls into that Hollywood trap of if there's someone with some sort of autism, they must have superpowers or be some type of savant, which is very backwards thinking and not how that actually works. And I think Hollywood's been getting away from that in recent years. And what's worse about this movie, it's not trying to present some fantastical tale, but instead tries to stay grounded and say it's actually pushing for the acceptance of those with autism. The movie's Wikipedia page, which totally wasn't written by someone involved with the movie, states, the movie portrays the importance of giving people with autism a chance and treating them with respect. A couple of IMDb reviews show how that's not the case. Mickey has Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of high-functioning autism, and they couldn't have missed the mark any worse than they did. As someone who has worked with kids with Asperger's syndrome, it was actually kind of difficult to watch. Kids with Asperger's are generally very intelligent and often very poor in social skills. Mickey was quite the opposite on multiple fronts. The biggest problem with this movie for me, it's the depiction of Asperger's syndrome. The main character is shown as a Forrest Gump type character with emotional issues. In reality, Asperger's people usually have normal or even above average intelligence. I've known a number of people with this syndrome, and none of them have been as dim as the kid in this movie. So yeah, yikes. To add to that, I don't think a single actor in this movie has ever set foot on a baseball diamond. They're really, really, really bad at baseball. I don't know what else to say about this one. I don't recommend it unless you're having a bad movie night and want to heckle the crap out of it. 39, Major League, back to the minors. To borrow a quote from Roger Ebert, I hated this movie. This 1998 movie was the third installment of the Major League franchise and by far the worst. Right off the bat, bad first impression. There's a runner on first, but he's pitching from a full windup. He steps way in front of the rubber, which is both a balk and an illegal pitch. What's weird is he throws from the stretch later, and then you see it. One of the worst implementations
Man,
of
Colby, it's a
CGI
little
ball.
scary,
I
huh?
remember seeing this at a young age, and that stood out to me. The ball kind of floats awkwardly and doesn't look anything
It's a
like
little
how a
scary.
baseball looks. Then you have this weird green screen that pops up from time to time when they're playing in the Metrodome. I'm assuming they only had limited time to film, so they tried
Very
to
risky.
overlay different footage, but this is honestly terrible. I'm a really crappy video editor that spends way more time researching and doing scripts instead of polishing my cropping and learning how to keyframe. But somehow my intro still looks better than what this
Where's
$18
Set
million
That?
movie did here.
Working
Now, I'll
on
give
Nabu.
some credit. Every once in a while, they have a
Man,
scene
he's
that
dead
looks
quiet.
okay. You go, yeah, that looks
Trying to
like
figure
baseball.
this
But
out,
then
how
a
to get
giant
it
CGI pops
right
up
on
again.
both sides.
It doesn't really make sense because sometimes they don't do CGI and it looks fine. But then most of the time
Well,
it's just
apparently I
bad and makes
did.
everything look weird. Like this instance, you can completely tell the actor has nothing in their hand and is just miming a pitch, which will never look convincing. Then there's the baseball itself. The movie is filled with baffling situation after baffling situation. Like you have a shortstop and second baseman get into a fight over the ball, allowing the runner to score on a routine grounder. You have a player that charges the mound 3 different times and never gets
What?
tossed, which if you take one step
Where
towards
am
that
I
mound
right
in
now?
real life,
Oh,
you're
I
out of
left
the
you a
game.
while
I
ago,
could go
buddy.
on, but you get the point.
I was
That's what
getting
you get with this
bored.
movie. It doesn't look good at times. It doesn't make any sense at other times. And I'm not even talking about the movie itself, which frankly sucks. A line from
Where
Billy
was I, though?
Madison sums up my feelings towards this one.
What?
I award you no points.
Where was I?
You're
May
getting
God
all
have
your
mercy on your soul.
poop out of that little
The shoes
dungeon
are,
of
like
yours.
we said, they're part of the equipment.
Yeah,
so
but then
it's your
afterwards.
connection to the ground.
Oh, that's
and
when I
with
left
my
you.
dynamic swing Premier Series have been there to
Oh, well.
keep me confident, stable, and connected.
Nah, no.
I'm Will Zalatoris,
No.
and these are my FJs.
Dang, I almost had you, didn't I? Oh. What sold
Chevy
it on
makes
my
affordable
performance?
vehicles that help you
Did
enjoy
I not
life.
lie good enough?
Enjoy endless
Oh,
possibilities.
you are
and
a
the
wild
new
card.
Chevy.
I have no idea what to
Chevrolet.
even.
Together, let's drive.
Well, if you just
Number
line acting
38,
like
the Babe. This one they go for the larger-than-life
Didn't know.
Babe Ruth
Actually,
story.
still doesn't.
Literally, John Goodman looks nothing like
Yeah,
Babe Ruth
that's-
in this
yeah.
movie, who came in around
Believe so.
215 pounds, not the over 300 pounds that Goodman is rocking. On
Yeah,
top of that,
believe
they have him
so.
buying hot dogs on the field and hitting a home run while completely
That's
drunk
what I'm
and with his
doing.
belt undone.
That was a prank
His
all
pitching
along.
motion also
Yeah.
looks bad, and everyone seems to be swinging
Continue
out of their
doing what
shoes.
you're
From a
doing.
historical accuracy point, this movie is one of the worst. I'm gonna rattle a few off. They mentioned Ruth striking out Ty Cobb twice in one game, which never happened, although he did strike out Cobb 7 times in his career. They have Ruth hitting an infield home run that doesn't land until he's rounded third, which, needless to say, that never actually happened. They say this statement about Gehrig's rookie season.
We got rookie. That's the 7th home run for young Lou Gehrig, who thus far leads the Yanks in round trippers.
When he hit his 7th home run that year, Ruth already had 8, and in fact, was on base for Gehrig's 7th home run. They say Ruth was suspended 5 times in 1925, which wasn't true at all. They show him batting right-handed and hitting a single, but getting thrown out at second. He did bat right-handed twice in his career, but he walked both times. They have Ruth hitting home runs 22 and 23 in the same game in Boston in 1927, which he did hit his 23rd and 24th in the same game in Boston in
don't you know?
1927. So this one is about as close as they got to historically accurate. Gehrig then says he's going to hit number 30, which he was at 18 when
Colby,
Ruth was
wait, don't
24th
move.
in real life. It was more surprising when the movie had something in it that was actually somewhat documented. The whole movie was bad and embarrassing, and easily John Goodman's worst if you ignore Blues Brothers 2000.
Just making sure.
What?
Number 37, Angels in the Infield. Angels in the Infield is the sequel to 1994's Angels in the Outfield, and you can tell it's a low-budget made-for-TV sequel at the time when Disney was just churning those out on an assembly line. The jankiest of janky CGI balls and lots of stock baseball flying in the air graphics. We'll see these again in another movie coming up later. Other than the Angels, they didn't have the rights to real Major League Baseball teams and are stuck playing the Devils the whole movie. Unlike A Mile in His Shoes or Major League Back to the Minors, this is clearly a kid's film, and for that reason it doesn't get the bottom spot. But as we'll see later in this list, plenty of kids' films like Rookie of the Year, Angels in the Outfield, and especially Little Big League look way better than this one. Obviously, the movie's not supposed to be a realistic representation of baseball, but at some points they don't even try. Near the end of the movie, it's mostly an announcer telling you what is happening while it cuts to a cab ride where two people are reacting to the radio, so they don't even need to show the action. Patrick Warburton does not look like he plays baseball with his throws. Some of the extras have decent swings, but that could also be the excessive use of Dutch angles and CGI balls helping them out. One thing that kind of cracks me up is the final play of the movie where Warburton makes a slick fielding play, casually throws to first, and then you see the ball was completely in the dirt. It's also funny that this movie was filmed in the Sky Dome with the roof clearly closed due to the even lighting. But
Where
not
did you
only
go?
is there a rain delay at one point in the movie, but they constantly show cutaway shots with a bright blue sky. I didn't really pick up on why I felt this way until later, but in my first watch through, the contrast between the lighting made it feel subconsciously off during the whole movie. Now, do I feel bad about picking apart a low-budget kids film? A little, but then I remember it was one of those Disney cash grabs direct-to-TV video sequels that they churned out with almost no consideration for quality, that even as a kid at the time I picked up that they were pretty crappy. And then I don't feel nearly as bad. Number 36, Joe Torre, Curveballs Along the Way. I almost considered not including this one because they kind of cheat. They just use real game footage instead of trying to recreate everything. But I ended up deciding to include it because the constant transition from blurry 1996 baseball footage to crisp studio-created footage was very jarring. I'll just show you the end of Dwight Gooden's no-hitter in the movie to highlight this.
He popped him up. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. In shallow left field. Jeter back on the grass. Back on the outfield grass, waiting, looking. Jeter makes a catch.
Number 35, Ed. Ed is a 1996 film starring Matt LeBlanc, which probably single-handedly derailed his potential movie career. Since I said from the get-go I would take the movies at their premise, I'm fully gonna accept that a chimp is playing third base. In fact, there's really nothing that crazy that Ed does. He does make some defensive plays, takes a walk due to being short Eddie Gadel style, and the only thing that's okay that's not feasible is when he sets a first baseman's glove on fire with how hard he throws. I'm gonna focus on everything else.
Yeah,
And the problem with everything else is you can't see anything. There's always a close-up on the pitcher, close-up on the batter, and then close-up on whoever catches the ball.
He's here, I
Also,
just don't
Matt
know how.
LeBlanc apparently throws 125 miles per hour, which, again, ignoring the whole chimp playing baseball thing, doesn't make sense
he's
on its
not
own.
invisible.
One thing I did find funny, though, is one player on Ed's team sees someone they don't like in the stands and manages to direct a foul ball to take off the guy's toupee.
I think he's
Seems like this guy
invisible,
can hit it wherever he
but,
wants.
like,
Then
not
on the
with
very
potions.
next pitch, he grounds into a double play. Outside of that, this movie does what a lot of low-budget films do when it comes to baseball.
What?
Rely heavily on reactions of fans or the radio announcer instead of just showing what happens. Why is this ahead of the other movies on this list?
He's probably,
well,
like,
yeah, it's a
literally
dumb
right
premise
next to
and
me
a
right
terrible
now.
movie with the rare 0%
You're
on
talking
Rotten
about me?
Tomatoes. But if you accept that a chimp can
talking
play
about
third,
you.
the other baseball stuff in the movie may make no sense at times and isn't filmed well, but I don't think it reaches the level of terribleness as the previously mentioned movies on this list. Number 34, The Fan. The Fan is a 1996 film starring Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro, and it's definitely a 90s movie. It's edited in the most 90s extreme style possible. There's Dutch angles, cuts every half second, music and sound effects that are leveled
Okay, well,
way
this
too
isn't
loud
fair.
and overly saturated. When having to edit the footage from this movie into this video, I legit got a headache from sensory overload. They also continuously use a similar stock flying
I don't know
baseball
what to do.
special effect that we saw in Angels in the Infield, so that should tell you a lot about the
I'm
care
pretty
put
sure
into
I'm
this.
right.
I'm gonna go on a tangent here on sound mixing because this movie does it terribly and it's aggravating, and I want to explain what's
I
going on.
think it would be unfair
Let's
to
say
kill you, so I'm
have
just
my voice.
following
You
you.
want to level that voice properly with the microphone
Hit me right
placement,
now.
speakers, and mixing software
No.
so it sounds crisp and clear. The levels are too high, what happens is
Me,
the
I don't
waveform
believe you.
gets cut off and you get what's
No.
called distortion. There's also an audio
Yeah, I
effect
don't
called
know.
saturation.
I'm really
Basically,
lost.
you have your waveform, and saturation brings up the level of the harmonics, or the parts of the wave that aren't the peak,
I don't know
closer
how
to
you
the peak.
know how to
The
do that.
90s and early 2000s had a thing called the loudness wars in music, where everything was overly saturated and distorted. So how does that apply to this movie? Listen to the crowd noise that is constantly in the background.
And the pitch to Fryer. Driven deep towards the gap. Oh, he grabbed
Just
it.
punch me.
No, I'm not that
doesn't
close to
sound
you.
like a
I'm
crowd,
just
that sounds
following
like a jet
behind you.
engine. Even just simple sound effects like the crowd noise is overly
Because-
saturated and brought up to the highest level
Nope.
possible, causing distortion.
Doesn't work
I
that
can't even rate
way.
how well the actors are at baseball
tell me
in this
where I
movie
am.
because
I'll
of the
let
quick
you know.
cuts, close-ups,
Doesn't work
sound
that
effects,
way.
and disorienting crowd noise.
Maybe my theory's
Here's a
wrong.
20-second clip of a strikeout. I'm gonna have a counter of how many cuts and close-ups they have as we go.
Tell me
Keep
what.
going. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Tell me what I'm near right now.
Forget about me.
Huh?
Forget about me. Just keep going.
The entire movie
Tell me
is
if
like
I'm-
this, and it's exhausting. I'm so glad that this style of editing has mostly gone by the wayside. On the bright side, this movie does have John Kruk, although De Niro does stab him to death.
What by him?
However you book your flight,
Mm-mm.
first check Kayak to search and compare flight prices from hundreds of sites to find a great deal.
The industrial grade products you need.
What
Grainger,
forest am I
for the
in right now?
ones who get it done.
You're not in
Number
a forest,
33,
stupid.
Home Run. This movie
What am I in?
provided a lot of insight on how they frame their shots, because you can see the film crew in the main character's reflective glasses most of the time. Funny enough, they did fix it on this one shot, but every other shot
Okay,
they let
I
it
don't
be.
think he is
It's
actually
also
close,
nice that this
because I'm not in a forest, or I am in a forest. Yes.
Police are still fishing, but there's no sign of him. Any luck upriver? Nothing but debris.
All right. Well,
Who are those guys?
just put everything
Whoever
in
they are,
here.
they're packing some serious
and-
tech. And now they got all that, plus Scorpion and Lee. Hey, whatever they're planning, we'll find them. We'll stop them. Yeah.
Oh.
Pete,
No, you weren't getting me.
when I saw Lee inside that ship, my powers, they... You think his energy got entangled with yours? I don't know, man. But it feels volatile. Well, wherever Electric Blue came from, it saved the day back there. Hey. We'll put Lee back where he belongs. Promise. Don't leave me hanging. Trying to soak over here. Not on my watch. Come on. You're too much, man. Hang in there, Miles. You guys just can't make it easy. Harry? What are you doing here? Helping you out, Spider-Man. You're welcome, by the way. I was hoping to do this quietly. Is this my fault? You go left, I go right. Let's do this. Don't see any bad guys. Maybe Miles and Genki had it wrong? Hey, I'm at the bridge. There's no sign of our mysterious safari pirates.
Oh, man. We were sure it was there. Sorry about the wild goose chase.
Don't sweat it. We'll find him. Littering? Come on, man.
All right. Never mind. You weren't. I know you weren't.
Okay. What in the...
Uh-oh.
No, 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 no! Mind if I take a look under the hood? I'll take that as a no. That's 2 cloaks now. I wonder if I can get my suit to identify their visual frequencies. I don't see your boss around. Where's he hiding? I want to talk to him about his lifestyle choices.
You are not worthy of his attention.
But Scorpion is? Okay. Now, where's your boss? Another robot. Maybe I can test something out.
Seth, where are you?
I'm at my Naboo city.
I'm gonna need your help.
There's just no guarantees in life. I'm trying to work on this. I've been working on this roof for however since I got on. Stupid anime ads.
Okay, let's see. Sorry, Birdie. This is just as awkward for me as it is for you.
I'll be right
There
back.
should be
Be right back.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Oh, is that your home? Oh, come on, Birdie, let go. Come on. Not buy a ticket for this ride. Gonna send this location to MJ. Maybe she can dig up some building records. Where are we going now? Hey, MJ. Did you get that location data I sent you?
Yeah, it's an old food market. Owner died last year. Building sold a few weeks ago. Wait. Spire. There's some shell company that's been acquiring property all over the city. Like, whole city blocks. I tried to do a story on them last month, but the trail dried up. Every person I was talking to just vanished.
Go make yourselves useful. Our departure is imminent.
Who are these people?
You finally got it off. My hero.
Harry? We've got to destroy it. It's too dangerous. I don't want you to lose yourself. Like I did.
Pete. Please.
You don't understand. Connor said it was... I saved your life? And you won't save mine? Do you want me to die?
Y'all sleep.
I'm in the nether. Wait, when you slept? Wait, have you slept?
I'm right now.
Did it wake you up immediately, like as Jude?
No, he left.
You left the world?
Yeah, I just woke up.
Harry, are you?
I actually can't tell if he's near me or not.
No, what? Press tab, he's not on the wall.
Yeah, I know. I just...
Has he caused, like,
I just...
extreme paranoia?
I just left my good stuff somewhere in a stash, and I feel like he knows where it's at, but I also can't tell.
Don't hurt him!
It's actually driving me insane.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away
you
to
found
what's
a glitch
possible
on how
with
to become
Tremfya,
invisible.
with rapid relief at 4 weeks. Many people experienced remission at 1 and even 2 years.
I think he did.
Some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your
think that's
doctor
how he
should check
killed
you for
you.
infections and TB.
Or I
Tell your
mean,
doctor if you
well, I
have an
think
infection,
when he,
flu-like symptoms, or if you
was
need a
killing
vaccine.
you when he was invisible.
Healing is possible with
I think
Tremfya.
it's because he found a glitch on how to become invisible.
Tremfya is now approved for Crohn's disease. Ask your doctor about.
I just don't know how.
That suit's not an alien, is it?
It's time for a Miles Morales original, you know? One of one.
Looks good.
What happened, man?
Harry got the meteorite. I couldn't stop him. Connor said we can't save him, so we have... I can't lose him, Miles. I can't do this again.
I saw May when I was in your head. It's not your fault, Pete. She wanted to save you. To save all of us.
She never thought about herself.
Jude's back.
Even when she was struggling to breathe.
If May, my dad, if they were here, they would want us to stop thinking about them. They'd want us to help people. To fight. Harry's still in there. And we're gonna fight like hell to get him back.
Call the play coach.
Let's split up. Cover more ground. You find the meteorite.
Honestly, I don't think it even
I'll clear
matters
that
if he
nest out.
does find
You
that
got it,
stash.
Spider-Man.
Gosh, having an ice pack guard. This is so cold.
He's referring to me right now.
I'm
I
here.
honestly,
What'd I miss?
Jude, if you're in the ball, I don't really care. You can
Very
just
funny.
have the stash.
Let me transfer these sounds.
Hopefully this'll help.
Come on. Go!
If you find it already. I don't really care. Just take it. Find this point. Like, if you just found it again, there's a really, like, you can try to hide it anymore.
That's more like it. We did it.
I dropped the pin for EMTs. They'll take care of these people.
Good thinking.
Back.
Subway is messed up.
Hey, buddy.
The train is totally
Hey.
stuck. Like
Did you find the
goo
stash?
on the windows.
No.
Double circle. There's a bunch of us.
Oh, well, if you find it, you can just have it.
I can have it?
I don't really care anymore.
Love you too.
Man, you're so nice. Why don't you just give it to me?
Creating all these things.
I want you to hand deliver it.
At least not the Harry I know.
Okay.
Then who is? The symbiote?
It's gonna be annoying to try to
I'm
get
no
back
expert,
right now.
but it seems like it's trying to make itself a new home.
Going all the way back through the nether.
Harry?
Do you know where it is?
Terrain.
That's Harry?
Tough terrain to get around. What?
Just depends.
Yeah.
We'll find him later.
Do you know where it's at?
Right now.
Yeah.
We need to save your mom and Genki.
What?
What makes
Where?
the trip unforgettable?
Underground.
No.
It's hard to say.
Oh, it's above ground.
I'm not
Like-
a perfect person.
Carla.
I guess it could be considered underground, but it's not really.
Derek,
Underground, who's
you
underground?
help my balls.
It's just in a cave.
Your
It's
balls?
not- Are you
Yeah, I don't
talking
know.
about the
Is
new
it
stash?
recurring?
It's not a cave.
It was colder there than
Oh, I
anywhere
thought you were talking about the old stash.
No,
As I
I
can
think you
explain.
would do.
Let me take a look at it. The final fortress.
I see Enderman.
If that's the case, where's the new one?
Oh, shoot.
And you agreed to stay quiet too, in exchange for all of our treasures.
Well,
Technically never told anybody.
Can you not do that, please?
Jesse discovered the truth on his own.
So this whole thing.
You're gonna get the Dexter
the winner
Morgan
you
credit card
unleashed,
cover.
It's all been to teach
yeah.
the
Can
order
you
a
get
lesson?
me that?
To teach the
You did?
world a lesson. To show
I
you
just
who
watched
the
the first
order
episode of
really
Dexter. I
are.
don't know how you watched that.
Liars, cowards.
That's such a.
What?
Now they know.
And how is that any better? You revealed
Why?
their
Why
lies
did
at
you
the
watch
expense of the world
Dexter, Eve?
itself?
Just like I'm just like Eve. I could not get into that.
Obviously backfired.
You think?
I didn't
Can
know
you
we'd end up with
let the
three of
dog
those
out?
things tearing the world
Or why
apart.
are they putting?
I love Dexter. It's probably one of my favorite shows
You
of all
know,
time.
dude, did you know in 2011, Dexter, Breaking Bad, Lost, and what's it called? The Doctor Show.
Yeah.
They were all
How
nominated
ironic,
for like
the best thing the command block gave us.
best
Show of the year.
Spares the poetry.
like
It's not
best
small suit.
I've
drama
had sex
Starring
actor.
role
And
like role
yeah.
actor or something.
Yeah, whatever.
What do we do with it?
Starring
Yeah.
starring role in a
Then put
drama
it on an
series.
anvil.
And,
I know.
You wanna know who
Show
won?
you.
Ivor,
Who won? Who ended up winning?
You don't know.
about everything.
You-
No,
you-
no, I.
Yes.
No, I really don't.
That's
Did
fine.
Dexter
It doesn't
win?
matter now.
No.
The Doctor Show.
Grab
What's
some
the Doctor
ingredients
Show?
and craft a
No,
weapon.
Wait, the
it was
Doctor
not.
Show won? That's the one of all those 4 characters I haven't heard about.
Let's see what
No,
Ivor's
it wasn't
got.
that one.
What the heck
Ben-
is the Doctor Show?
Let's
I don't-
see.
I don't-
There's a bunch of crafting
I don't
stuff
know what it is.
and Diamonds.
Breaking
I don't
Bad.
know. I don't know what the show's called.
So I can craft
But
whatever I want.
Breaking Bad one?
Guess I could.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Hey, where's the chords back home? I'm lost.
Are you
I'm
in
playing the
mood?
baseball game, Seth.
Nice.
Would you want to play, or are you playing Minecraft or something?
I'm playing Minecraft right now.
I'll tell you the chords to home if you
I'll be down to
actually
play it in
tell
a
me
little bit.
if you found it.
I'm not gonna be
Are
here.
you
in a little
home,
bit.
Colby?
Oh,
Let's see what this
I'm home.
enchanted book is made of.
Where are you at?
oh sure, I'll play.